Have you ever wished you could read minds? While the ability to tap into someone's exact thoughts remains in the realm of science fiction, you can learn a lot about people by observing their body language and gestures. Reading nonverbal cues can give you a deeper understanding of what someone is truly feeling, even when their words don't reveal the full story. In today's video, we'll explore some powerful tips to help you read people's minds through their body language and master your own inner world. By the end, you'll not only be able to decode others more effectively, but you'll also have greater control over your own mind. Let's dive in. The eyes, the windows to the soul. One of the most telling indicators of someone's emotions and thoughts is their eye behavior. When you learn to interpret eye movements, you can gain insight into what a person might be thinking or feeling. Eye contact is a powerful tool in communication. A person who maintains strong, steady eye contact often exudes confidence and engagement, while someone who avoids it may be hiding something, feeling uncomfortable, or lacking confidence. Pupil dilation is another sign to pay attention to. Dilated pupils can indicate interest or attraction, while constricted pupils may suggest discomfort or disinterest. Rapid blinking can be a sign of nervousness or stress, and someone who looks away quickly may be feeling uneasy or guilty. If you notice someone looking up and to the right, for most right-handed individuals, they might be creating an image in their mind or engaging in creative thinking. Looking up and to the left may indicate that they are recalling a memory. Understanding these eye movements can help you gauge whether someone is being truthful or fabricating information. Facial expressions, the key to emotions. Facial expressions are universal indicators of emotion, and reading them accurately is an essential skill in understanding someone's mental state. There are 7 universally recognized facial expressions: happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, contempt, and disgust. Each of these emotions is associated with specific micro-expressions that appear on the face for only a fraction of a second, making them difficult to fake. Pay close attention to someone's facial muscles, especially around the eyes and mouth. For example, a genuine smile, also known as a Dutch smile, involves both the mouth and the eyes. If the smile is forced, the eyes will lack the crinkling or crow's feet that accompany true happiness. Similarly, raised eyebrows and wide eyes often indicate surprise, while narrowed eyes and a tense mouth signal anger or frustration. By observing subtle changes in facial expressions, you can get a clearer picture of how someone feels in real time, even if they're trying to hide it. Posture, what it reveals about confidence and attitude. How a person holds their body can reveal a great deal about their level of confidence, openness, and overall attitude. Open body language, such as standing tall with shoulders back, uncrossed arms, and feet pointed forward, usually indicates confidence, comfort, and a willingness to engage. Conversely, closed body language, like slouching, crossing arms, or turning slightly away, can be a sign of insecurity, discomfort, or defensiveness. Leaning in during a conversation often indicates interest and engagement, while leaning back or away can suggest disinterest, boredom, or discomfort. People who stand with their hands on their hips might be trying to assert dominance or control in a situation, while those who sit with their legs crossed or arms folded may be protecting themselves or feeling vulnerable. By mastering the ability to read and interpret posture, you can gauge someone's confidence level and emotional state quickly, which is valuable in both social and professional settings. Gestures, the unspoken language. Hand gestures play a vital role in communication, often conveying meaning even when words aren't spoken. Observing someone's hand movements can provide clues about their level of engagement, emotional state, and even their intentions. For example, someone who uses open palm gestures is often seen as honest, trustworthy, and welcoming. On the other hand, closed fists or tightly clasped hands might indicate tension or frustration. Pointing gestures can come off as aggressive or controlling, while nervous behaviors, like rubbing the back of the neck or fidgeting with objects, often suggest anxiety or discomfort. Mirroring is another powerful gesture to look for. When someone unconsciously mimics your gestures, it often indicates rapport and a positive connection. By learning to recognize and interpret these gestures, you can deepen your understanding of others' true feelings and intentions. Proxemics, the power of personal space. Proxemics, the study of personal space, is an essential factor in understanding nonverbal communication. How close or far someone stands from you can reveal a lot about their comfort level and relationship with you. If someone is standing unusually close to you, it might suggest they are trying to build rapport or intimacy. However, if they maintain a significant distance, it could indicate discomfort, tension, or a desire for personal space. Being aware of these physical boundaries can help you better read situations and manage relationships more effectively. Tone of voice, the hidden emotion in words. While we often focus on the words people say, the tone in which they say them can reveal much more. The tone of voice includes pitch, volume, speed, and emotional intensity, all of which offer vital clues about how a person is feeling. For example, a higher-pitched voice often signals nervousness or excitement, while a lower pitch might convey calmness or authority. Someone speaking quickly may be anxious, eager, or passionate, whereas a slow, deliberate pace might indicate thoughtfulness or even deceit. Paying attention to how people speak, not just what they say, can help you understand the underlying emotions behind their words. A person's tone of voice may betray emotions they're trying to hide, such as irritation, impatience, or sadness. Micro-expressions, the truth in a split second. Micro-expressions are brief, involuntary facial expressions that occur in response to emotions. Unlike the expressions we consciously control, micro-expressions are almost impossible to fake and often reveal a person's true feelings in the moment. These fleeting expressions can last as little as 1/25th of a second, making them difficult to spot. However, with practice, you can learn to detect these subtle indicators of emotion. For example, a brief flash of anger might cross someone's face, even if they're trying to appear calm and collected. A micro-expression of fear could indicate that someone feels threatened or anxious. By honing your ability to recognize micro-expressions, you can gain a deeper understanding of people's emotional states, even when they're trying to conceal their true feelings. Feet position, the often ignored indicator. While most people focus on the face and upper body, the position of a person's feet can provide valuable information about their feelings and intentions. Interestingly, our feet are less consciously controlled than other parts of the body, which means they often reveal what's really going on in the mind. For instance, if someone's feet are pointed directly toward you during a conversation, they're likely engaged and interested. If their feet are pointed away, it may indicate that they want to leave or are mentally disengaged from the conversation. Shuffling feet or constant movement could also suggest nervousness or impatience. By paying attention to this often overlooked body language cue, you can gain a more complete understanding of someone's true state of mind. Mirror neurons, creating rapport through mirroring. Humans naturally mimic each other's body language and gestures when they feel connected or in agreement. This phenomenon is driven by mirror neurons, which fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing that action. Mirroring body language is a sign of rapport, empathy, and social bonding. When someone mirrors your posture, gestures, or facial expressions, it's a subconscious signal that they are comfortable and in sync with you. You can use this knowledge to your advantage by subtly mirroring the other person's body language to build rapport and create a sense of connection. However, be careful not to overdo it, as exaggerated mirroring can come off as insincere or manipulative. By mastering the art of mirroring, you can strengthen social bonds, improve communication, and foster a sense of trust with those around you. The power of silence, listening to what's not said. Silence can be just as telling as words or actions. When someone falls silent during a conversation, it may indicate that they are thinking deeply, processing emotions, or feeling uncertain. Silence can also be a sign of discomfort, particularly if someone is trying to avoid confrontation or doesn't know how to respond. Learning to interpret the meaning behind silence can help you navigate conversations more effectively. Sometimes the absence of words is a powerful communication tool, conveying vulnerability, hesitation, or a need for reflection. By respecting and understanding silence, you create space for deeper, more meaningful interactions. Handshakes. The first impression matters. A handshake is one of the most common forms of nonverbal communication, and it sets the tone for how a person is perceived. A firm, confident handshake often indicates self-assurance and competence, while a limp handshake can suggest weakness or uncertainty. However, a handshake that is too strong can come across as aggressive or domineering. Pay attention to how someone shakes hands, as it can give you insight into their personality and intentions. A confident handshake paired with strong eye contact often conveys trustworthiness and respect, while avoiding eye contact during a handshake may suggest a lack of confidence or discomfort. Controlling your own body language. Finally, the most important aspect of reading people's minds through body language is mastering your own. By becoming more aware of how you present yourself, you can exert greater control over how others perceive you. Confident body language, such as standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and using open gestures, can help you project authority and assertiveness. Similarly, by managing your facial expressions, gestures, and tone of voice, you can ensure that your nonverbal cues align with the message you want to convey. Being mindful of your body language not only improves how others see you, but also boosts your own confidence and self-control. Reading people's minds may sound like a superpower, but with practice, you can develop the skill of interpreting nonverbal cues, like body language and gestures. These tips will help you better understand others' emotions and intentions, while also allowing you to control your own body language to master social situations. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on your experiences with reading body language. Let's continue the conversation.